Доброго времени суток, ребят, с вами Илья и канал ПРОБУЖДЕНИЕ. И мы продолжаем слушать бойную музычку. Погнали-ка вперед. Прям ни секунды не колебаясь, а то истечем кровью. Вперед, 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 вперед. Давай, не тормози. В прошлой серии мы потеряли руку, как вы видите. И теперь мы вереща бежим вперед. Все, мы идем на свет, мы сейчас сдохнем, наверное. Походу соврала старушка. И снова музыка пошла. Какой-то звук какашек. Закат леди. Это типа было такое предисловие длинное. Наши глюки, точнее глюки главной героини. Пардон за позевание, просто 2 часа ночи уже. Я пишу видео, кстати говоря, с помощью OBS. Поэтому все должно быть нормально. Часть 2. Первый вдох. Первый вдох. Это, наверное, с понтом то, что мы сейчас...
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patience are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's
да,
not that.
Честно, ты меня реально утомила. Хотя вроде я пытаюсь тебе читать буквально 5 минут.
It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts?
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Это типа ты нас спасла.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Сьюзен.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Susan. Yeah? Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
Я тогда ничего не
Don't worry,
сказал
Mrs.
сейчас.
Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you
Типа
some water?
надеюсь, то, что очнется без
Let me get you a
руки.
drink. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone.
Как всегда,
My name is
извини.
Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place.
Ненавидишь,
Tell
так
you what,
увольняйся.
Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
Наконец-то. Давление как у 18
Just wanted to
Сколько
say
ей
you're
лет-то,
lucky,
интересно?
I think. And that I hope
По-моему, вначале
you've
говорили.
changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
И что дальше? Мы с этой кроватки встанем? Нам дадут с нее встать? Походу встанем. И чё, музыка закончилась? Охуеть, фонарь живет своей жизнью. Опять наркомания началась. Какие у нас глаза-то, ёпарасоты.
Bad dream?
Ах, я так чувствую, мы всю серию будем болтать. Ну, скажем правду, что это был очень плохой
Yeah.
сон.
A really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
Как ее зовут? Такс, или что со мной случилось? Так мы ж таблеток глотались, по-моему. Такс, еще раз. Как его зовут?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
И что же со мной случилось? Так, в принципе, мы и так знаем.
Well, how much do you remember?
Типа, ты что, забыла?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Типа, внезапно очнулась на ячменном поле. Давайте не будем говорить, а то за психа нас примут. Лучше соврем. Схитрим.
I woke up here and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her,
так у
you'd
тебя
sure be
дочка
dead now, Susan.
есть.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so
Получается, она не
pale all of a
одна.
sudden?
Или она,
Susan?
может, просто развелась?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a
Так
coma,
это попытка
apparently.
наколоть ее.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Как долго я здесь? Как же
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to
Часах там
resuscitate
уже
you.
почти.
Your heart stopped beating for nearly a
Почти
minute, but
2
they
часа
managed to bring
ночи.
you back.
А
You went to the intensive care unit,
У
where they
меня
gave you
уже
a dose of
больше.
antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die.
Короче, нас
It's a suicide
положили
watch unit.
в одно
That's why
отделение
it's so
с
strict. You have to be
самоубийцами.
careful.
Весело.
Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Ну и когда же я смогу поехать домой, принять душ? и
When
всё
will they let
такое?
me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and
Короче, нам
really good at
придется
getting
болтать
into
с
your
каким-то
head.
доктором Икс. По-моему,
You know what
мы
I'm
с ним вот
saying?
до этого
he
болтали.
will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust
Хитрый,
him.
но отличный. Вообще отлично. Так, вот у меня появился выбор. Так, ребят. Давайте, наверное, типа, видели ли вы мою дочь, расскажите о себе, так это мы уже говорили. Ну давайте, видели ли вы мою
Did
дочь?
you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
Вот это вот скорее, более правдоподобно.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Давайте по порядку.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier
Что такое
Zellman,
доктор
but
Икс?
everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses,
Летать,
cleaners,
да какой
patients.
козёл.
He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird
Okay.
smell.
What do you mean?
He smells...
Пахнет. Он что, не моется, что ли,
I
неделями?
don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Так, расскажите мне о докторе Икс, расскажите о себе. Давайте спать. Да, серьезно.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
Ну давай уже вали.
Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll
Так,
start
мы
with a
снова
little
вернулись к
chat
этой
about
желтой
your
картинке,
childhood.
когда
I want
дядя,
you to be as
выходит,
honest
именно
as
он
possible.
обрюхатил какую-то
It's
пациентку, и
important if
из-за
we want
этого
to get to the
хрен
bottom
знает
of
200
your
часа.
problem. count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Так, сколько же времени прошло? Ну, давайте продолжим. Так, доктор Икс, и что ты мне хочешь сказать? Ну, готов.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Так откуда я знаю, были ли у меня с ним хорошие отношения или нет? Но у меня вот с отцом нормальные отношения. Ну давайте выберем то, что типа да, были хорошие.
I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you
Тоже не
even ask
скучаю,
me
дядя.
that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like?
Ну, да,
Would you
давай
care to
мы
tell me
поговорим
about
и
her?
закончим. Ну, давайте предположим, у меня была вообще идеальная мать, поскольку не идеальных матерей не бывает. Вот серьезно, ребята. Матерей надо любить, какими бы они ни были. Давайте выберем первый вариант.
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together.
Мы все делали вместе.
She passed away 7 years
Она
ago.
скончалась
When
7
Dad
лет
first
назад.
got diagnosed with
Когда
cancer,
папаша нашли
it
рак,
was too much
она
for her.
не могла
He kept
этого
pretending he
вынести.
was fine,
Она продолжала
but she just
притворяться,
couldn't
что
take it.
всё в порядке,
Her heart
но
gave up.
ей сердце
She died
сдалось.
quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes and we will talk about something else.
Так, ребят. Я могу управлять...
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Так, походу браслет нам поможет. Или что это? А, да, браслет. Так, ребят, давайте на такой вот легкой, неторопливой музыке остановимся и продолжим в следующей серии. Спасибо за просмотр, ребят. Не забывайте комментировать, ставить лайки, подписываться на канал, ставить колокольчик, чтобы не пропустить новые видео. Ну и, ребят, всем до встречи, всем пока.